And we continue. هذا استقبال Outriders का चौथा घंटा क्या हो रहा है देखेंगे Volume 33 continuous gameplay तीसरे घंटे के बाद यहाँ क्या है क्या भी नहीं
Hey, Sheer. I'm geared up. Down Yakub. Now, who the hell are these assholes?
They're thugs, drug runners, and child slavers. They call themselves the Hounds. And believe me, no one's gonna miss them if you put a few dozen in body bags.
Why the hell haven't you done something about them already?
Honestly, because their black market keeps our soldiers happy. And at least they're not eating their own fucking kids like the insurgents we're fighting out there.
Yeah, I met a few of them. Not so friendly.
Anyone without a ration card gets nothing. Anyone caught stealing gets a bullet. Hey, I'm talking to you. I think it's gonna be lights out for ordinary folks like you and me.
Notes. Interesting.
Year 1 on Enoch, the relocation. ECA Committee report, September 2159. As the ECA searches for a more secure location to migrate the current analysis suggests the only way to secure food production is via the construction of underground aeroponic farms. Aeroponic farming is the only way to grow enough foods to sustain the population. As this technology makes the least space, and lowest volume of water, as low as 2% of water used in conventional farming. In an aeroponic farm, nutrient-rich water is vaporized to form that is then sprayed onto the roots of crops. The correct nutrient solutions, it would be possible, providing continuous yield of sweet potatoes. The most calorie-dense food available. The nutrition indicated this can provide our current numbers a total of 2,000 kilocalories per day. Moving farms underground will require grow lights, which in turn increase the necessity for fuel. Our SCAR team has reported the discovery of the formation of deep rifts to provide natural shelter from the anomaly storm. Even more fortuitous, these rifts are host to bitumen sands, which could provide us with more than enough fuel. We can recover oil by mining the sands in the solid form. Then washing them to extract crude oil. The oil will provide a vital source not only as fuel, also as a precursor of polymers and resins required in other branches of industry. Although this method of petroleum extraction can introduce great amounts of waste and be disposed of inside the numerous rifts in the region, this will lead to a significant decline in the economy for the colony, likely increase the number of deaths attributed to lung disease. The ECA fully intends for these rifts to be a temporary home with plans already in motion to relocate the colony when circumstances become more favorable. The insurgents took everything I had.
What about your daughter? Can she help you?
They took her too.
Motherfucker's got a damned OUTRIDERS jacket.
Should have been thinking we did in the past lives.
Ain't nothing free. Altered or not.
Okay. Need more stuff, huh?
Other
Other
vendors are
vendors are
complaining I'm
complaining I'm
on
on
suckers.
suckers. Waving trousers. Okay. So we'll sell that. We'll keep this. Nothing else over here. 53. Okay. So you can say this. I think it's 2 items. That's it. Suddenly get this, or we will try to get that. Not yet. I see.
What you see is what you get.
Hit me up, Arch.
Okay, now it's better. So you set the story to only unlock the story point past feature. Hero level and equipment will not change. Complete the story point. Ain't nobody stupid enough to come in. So that means I can play with friends? Crossplay, huh? Yeah. So can I invite to game? Shall we test that? Yes, we can. Okay. So that's good.
Grand Marshal's got us patrolling the downtown. Rebels up to take the time. Give me the good stuff.
What else? Just test it. See? It's the same thing. Windows travel about. Oh, it's fast travel. And you have a lot of stuff here. Stash. Backpack. Nothing is hidden, I think. Not? No. Okay, we have something here. You're on an Enoch. The Landing. A History of Madness by R.T. Elliott. Official archive, January 2159. After an 83-year-long journey, the Flores finally reached Enoch's orbit. The trip wasn't without trials. Its cosmic radiation, solar flares, and other deep space hazards caused many system failures. The ECA feared these cracks could go worse. The longer they delayed, waiting for the optimal window in which to proceed with the landing. Adding to the uncertainty, the probes that were sent to the planet's surface failed to return the necessary data to greenlight the landing. The majority of probes encountered high ionization of the atmosphere and persistent static, which led to the loss of signal, something that worried many. If the first colony on Enoch was to succeed, time was of the essence. The ECA made this decision. The ECA made the decision to send the Outriders in January 2159, Earth time. The Outriders first touched ground on Enoch. This didn't mean winter on this particular part of Enoch, as the weather was spring-like, when Enoch's days and seasons are very similar to Earth's. A new calendar will likely be required. Until then, I'm sticking with the calendar I know. The Outriders were instructed to recover the missing probes and verify the data collected. Following this, they would oversee the first module and send pods to be brought down to the surface, where details remain hazy on what exactly happened to the Outriders that day. The ECA successfully completed these first stages of colonization. The first modules to be brought down was a nuclear-powered engine that propelled the Flores. One of the engines was designated to land on the surface of Enoch, serve as a temporary power supply for the colony. Due to the engine's prodigious size, the task of bringing it down caused anxiety to many. The consequences of any accident that might occur during its descent. During its descent would mean not only a limited supply of energy, but also a potential meltdown of the core. For this reason, The engine was the first module to be brought down before all the drop pods. Lesson Flores was beyond doubt a miracle of modern engineering, especially considering the chaotic embase it arose out of. So many details have been considered, knowing there would be no resupply drops. Everything that would be needed from launch to landing to colonization would have to be built into the substructure. The core design principle was modularity. Each component could be individually attached or detached from the main ship without compromising the integrity of the whole. Any malfunction or damage could be easily isolated, and upgrades could be made without disruption. The Flores was to host dozens of drop pods, autonomous vessels that carried pods containing the colonists, as well as essential resources and equipment. These drop pods could automatically navigate to the coordinates that were assigned, other with each other, while coordinating with each other to avoid collisions. What is this about? Change appearance. No thank you. I spent a lot of time making this appearance. But she could be a bit more tanned, I would say. Pinker. I like how she looks now. She's got pink, but a little bit of tan too. She looks pretty awesome so far. Exploring further. So we get something. Where's this place from? It's locked. Looks like DLC areas. Of course, we find something more.
Journal.
You're one on Enoch Textile Manufacturing, Professor J.J. Karpinski. December 2159, textile production was a crucial step to achieving self-sustainability. Initial plans assumed the production of both synthetic and natural textiles, but after the anomalies appearance and the difficulties, colony faced with growing carbs on the surface, natural textiles became unfeasible. During the early days, most textiles were made from polymers available as a byproduct of oil refinement. The first step in creating textiles is the spinning of the polymer into fiber form, which makes it even more durable than the polymer itself. And is accomplished through the melting of the polymer and extraction through extruded bits. Owing to the oil extracted from the bitumen sands, we have a steady supply of polymers as a byproduct of oil refinement. The machines involved in creating fibers are mostly mechanical, although they will have to be modified for manual operation. Since any prospect of automation has been rendered null without robots that can operate 24/7, we will have to take into account the manual labor. That manual labor will require careful allocation of human resources, potential for injury, and the reduction in quality and efficiency for all fiber products. It's become clear that fabric production is an immediate need for thousands of our citizens that were brought out of cryostasis during the mass awakening. These citizens have little in the way of clothing except for their cryosuits, which are entirely unfit for labor, and most other environmental conditions they have to endure. It's also we're looking for okay, let's see the emotes. Of course, we want to see what's up there, don't we? हाँ बिल्कुल बंद रास्ता जाहिर सी बात
Please, I haven't eaten for days. Do you have anything to spare? A shoe? A belt? Some writing.
Flight 2 knock Flores' flight reports. Flores flight report. EC officer SB Arkin. Year 2117. A major incident occurred during shift number 473. A shift engineer suffered a mental breakdown and after stealing a pistol from a weapons locker, He barricaded himself on the bridge. He screamed to the intercom that the mission was a death sentence. Security team was able to cut through the barricade doors, the bridge's doors, with blowtorches. One guard was said to be mortally wounded before the injury was shut down. Year 2149, year 73, 10 more years until we reach Enoch. This is my last waiting rotation with the maintenance crew. The next time I unfreeze from cryo and go through my usual day of puking, at least I'll be seeing green valleys, frost-tipped mountains, and my own cozy little abode in the first colony. Or so the ECA has promised this morning. After downing enough coffee to unthaw my eyelids, I found myself going to the communications module as usual to check messages. It's a little insane how it keeps checking for that green light. As though there were anyone still out there to send a message. If things had gone right, the Outriders would have a lady arrived years ago. Already, it should be. So there is a spelling mistake here. About the caravel, they would have been the ones sending messages, letting us know that all we've heard about Enoch is true. Instead, they went and got all blown up, and now we have to find out for ourselves. At least everything checks out with the ship. About the only thing that's gone right. Back to cryo it is. After just one more cup of coffee, year 2159. Without the protective measures installed on the ship, we likely would have never reached Enoch. Flow-resist sensors recorded millions of foreign particles in the ship's immediate perimeter during the flight. Those on a collision course with the flowers were destroyed by particle beam lasers. Ship traveling at 15% the speed of light. Kinetic energy of an impact with even the smallest of objects not visible to the naked eye would have been equivalent to being struck by several military-grade missiles. Our fears didn't come true after all. We made it. During flight, the vast majority of passengers and crew were in hibernation. A team of 50 crew members remained awake to oversee the ship's systems to ensure it remained on course, and to perform any required maintenance on subsystems. The active crew spent most of the time in this cruise centrifuge, which created an artificial gravity of 0.72 G. The active crew rotated every 30 days for a total of more than 1,000 shifts over the course of the journey.
It ain't fair.
Please! Mercy! So long, nothing to see here.
Do you know who I am? I'm the hero of this game.
You've come to the wrong place!
Notes. Hounds note. This sucks. Merch won all the money. I left playing cards. And even after recording cheating, he still wouldn't give it back. And this drunk Eastern European guy appeared out of nowhere, stole the vodka I was trying to use to raise money to get the beep as far away from here as possible. It was after he puked on my only shirt and broke my gun. Which sucks because Barker said that without a gun he's not going to send me out. Since me and Zully go to Hans. Go out. I ain't eaten more than a few worms in 2 whole days now. This really sucks. Maybe things will change once we take control of the market and people have to buy everything from us. Maybe then I will never have to eat another worm. I just gotta put the fear of hell in the vendors trying to organize against us. एक बैतुल खला ब्रेक के बाद हम वापस और वो भी होगा आगे बढ़ेंगे को वोटिंग हाँ ये भी एक नई चीज
I can't let you pass.
तो यहाँ से आगे का अगले वीडियो में आगे का दोस्तान के साथ जिगरी यारा के साथ हीरो तो पक्का रहेगा हमारे राजीव गुप्ता जी और या तो सकट या बेरहम का खातिर सकाटा मतलब उसका बड़ा भाई ज़ेंटा क्रॉस तो देखेंगे कौन आता वर्ल्ड टियर 2 लेवल 3 हाउंस वेयर हाउस स्क्रीनशॉट लिए और रखे